I've been hearing a lot about disrespect for the flag and disrespect for the flag. And now I'm hearing people trying to tie that into disrespect of the Constitution. I don't know what Constitution they're talking about. In our Constitution, it's perfectly appropriate to disrespect the flag if you need to, if you want to, if you have a desire to, if you have a reason to. You can disrespect the flag and burn it if you're that angry. I've been that angry. Our flag represents a whole lot of things, guys. Didn't start out with 50 stars. Started out with 13, I believe. And as we went on to conquer this land, we added stars to our flag. So those stars represent not just our states, but they represent conquests, people. They represent conquests. They represent murder. They represent illegal incarceration. And certainly violated most original Americans' rights right off the bat. So let's understand what our flag stands for. It has tyranny written all over it. The only way we made that flag halfway honorable was defending our nation that we stole against tyranny. Hitler, Hirohito, tyranny, dictators. And now we have one of our own who's taken lessons from the Israeli Police Force, Defense League, and Vladimir Putin and the propaganda that Russia has been doing for centuries. Our president has learned well. He's learned to oppress the American people, the ones he doesn't like, or the ones that don't like him or like what he stands for. He wants to oppress them. He doesn't want to represent them. He wants to oppress them. That's not going to work in this country. Now, you got people out there wrapping themselves in the American flags, but they're not wrapping themselves in the Constitution. Haven't even read it. I guarantee you that. They haven't even read it. They got their own weird version that was passed down by Fox News or some other stupid fucking entity that just said, this is what America is. No, it's not. You want to know what America is? Want to know what America is doing right now? America is defining itself right now. Right now. For the next 20 years, America is going to define itself. How it does it, I don't know. But it isn't going to define itself by sending federal troops into cities. That's what the King of England did. That's what Adolf Hitler did. How'd that work out for him? I mean, if this idiot president of ours has any idea about history, you better back the fuck off. Because he's biting off more than he can chew. And these federal agents that are going out there unidentified, we're going to identify you. We're going to figure out who you are. We're going to figure out what your real deal is. And we're going to call you the hell out on it when the time comes. And one thing you got to know is we're not going away. None of us are going away. If I was younger, I'd be in Portland right now. Just pisses me off that people think they have the right to do that. Just whatever the hell they want. And this William Barr, God, he's just going to go down in history like Jefferson Davis. Just a bad guy. You won't see a statue of William Barr anywhere. I guarantee it. And if you do, it won't be there for long. And imagine trying to put up a statue of President Trump somewhere after this is all over. See how that lasts. America's defining itself. It's trying to figure out where its morals and values are and where you fit in. Is there a South that's separate? No. That was done over 100 years ago, 150 years ago. That's done. There is no South except for latitude and longitude. Now, do I like to go to the South and visit? You bet I do. The people down there are wonderful. Most of them. And then there are the others, the ones that hang on to that Confederate flag like it means something. It means nothing. It meant nothing. It meant oppression and tyranny and slavery. You want to fly that proudly? Be that kind of an idiot. Be that kind of an American that does that, because you're going to be around for a while. I get that. Till you're all done, which probably won't happen for the next 100 years, but you're going to be done. Your statues will leave. The truth will come out. The curriculum in the schools will be accurate, and it will reflect that we took this country by force. They give it other names like Manifest Destiny. Huntington Beach uses that name. They use that name to redo downtown and make it look shit. So we're in the middle of defining ourselves, and all these voices and Facebook and all this stuff. I like it because the truth is coming out. The racists are coming out, and they call this the cancel society. It's not the cancel society. It's the let's make it right society. If you're going to hold on to that belief, if you're going to keep that, and you're going to project it out there, then you're going to pay for it. One way or the other, you're going to pay for it. You racists can either keep your mouth shut and realize there's change happening and you're going to have to go with it, or you can keep on spouting this white supremacy bullshit and pass that on to the next generation, God forbid. I hope they're smarter than you are. I feel like I'm smarter than my parents were in that aspect. I feel like I'm way smarter than they were because I saw it was wrong. I saw Dr. King get hosed when I was 6 years old on TV and going, well, that's just not right. Why are they doing that? And the answer, I can't even say because it includes the N-word. But that's the answer. That's what I got. And I thought, that's still wrong. And I'm 5. It's time for America to take America back. For the first time. See, because there was never an America before. That's what I'm trying to get across to you people. Because if there was a set America before, everybody would have fallen in line and said, that's how it is. Black people would have fallen in line and said, that's how it is. We're going to get beat and stopped. That's how it is. We just need to accept that and move on. And white people can go, yeah, that's how it is. You're going to get stopped. You're going to get this. You're going to get that. But you're not going to get this, and you're not going to get this, and you're not going to get that. We'll make damn sure of that. And we're going to frame you, and we're going to set you up, and we're going to put you in a cage or kill you. But see, now it's expanded into the entire population. And this is the good news. The good news is white people are just as pissed off as black people about what's been happening to black people. They should be. They should be. By now, they should be. I'm old enough to know that if you're as old as I am, you know better. You know what's going on in this country, and you know what has gone on in this country. And you want change? Then you better accept the change that you know is going to happen, not the one you wish. Wish in one hand and shit in the other and see what you have. This country's changing. No matter all the misinformation and no matter all the little bullshit, no matter all the Russian interference and all that stuff, it's changing. And it's a good thing. It's time. We've kept our white heads stuck in the sand long enough. We got congressmen calling congresswomen fucking bitches. This is America. That's unacceptable. Those are elected officials. That is our royalty. That's our representatives out there. And if your representative is talking to women like that, you ought to try to take a look at voting on a new representative, one that respects women as they should be respected. The country is defining itself. Everybody's picking a side. Your vote counts. If you can get your vote in there. Because they're going to try and stop you. They're going to try and stop you. They're going to circumvent you. They're going to gerrymander you. They're going to make sure that you don't have a voice. That's what the Republican Party does. They want to make sure that your voice is unheard. There's a guy out there right now trying to ban the Democratic Party. I'm serious. A government official trying to ban the Democratic Party. Can you believe that shit? That's someone thinking that their party has all the answers. And anybody that would admit, including a Democrat, that their party has all the answers is an idiot, including Democrats, because we don't. It's a balancing act, and it better start balancing right. It's been so far off imbalance for so long. This company's not run by the government. It's run by corporations. And the sooner you figure that out, the better off you're going to be. Now, I'm talking to you people who don't invest in the stock market. Because the ones that do invest in the stock market, some have some very good morals and values about what they do. But most of them help murder somebody in this country. And I'm not kidding. Big Pharma, you've killed more people than anyone can imagine. Now we've handed this pandemic over to you and said, please save us. Holy shit. Please save us. Who gets the bill? Who gets the bill for saving the lives of Americans? Well, I know a shitload of veterans that paid the bill. I saw one in Portland get accosted by federal officers. In Portland. This has got to stop, or there will be a revolution. You're bringing it on, President Trump. You're bringing it on, and I'll say, bring it on. There's more of us than there is of you. And trust, we ain't backing down. Not anytime soon.